Hey guys, Aaron here, how's it going? Now, Nintendo did the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Direct a little while ago now. A couple of hours ago by the time I'm making this video. And I was pretty impressed really. Now, if you haven't already watched it, probably best to go and have a look first. It was only about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. And it showed quite a lot of detail of what is going to be in the game. So we've still got a few months to go. It's still going to be coming out later this year in December. And yeah, hopefully they still get a bit more time to get some extra characters in that. But there was a few things I wasn't expecting to see today. So, new characters for a start. I could have sworn that Nintendo said, you know, what they recently announced that was it, you know. So I was kind of surprised to see new ones show up. Don't get me wrong, it was good that we got to see some new characters. What was kind of weird, it started off with Luigi getting killed by one of the Castlevania characters, and that was a bit weird, to be honest. They straight up did that. But anyway, it then revealed that Simon Belment, he's coming to Super Smash Bros. And I always kind of wondered if that was a thing that was going to happen, because obviously Capcom have released a lot of their old games on Nintendo systems, and they were one of the only companies actually to have games on the NES Classic, Super Nintendo Classic with the Castlevania games. So it did get that old brain, you know, working. Were they going to bring some extra characters out for this game? And turns out, yeah. So Simon Belmont, Richard Belmont as well, they're going to be in it. And there is also one stage that is based around Castlevania. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that. And there was a few moves they showed off that did actually look pretty impressive. So that was quite a nice surprise. Then they went on to reveal some extra characters. And some of these were like Chrom and Dark Samus. They were Echo Fighters. Now, I didn't actually understand what an Echo Fighter is. In the past, I've kind of called them clone characters. But apparently Echo characters are slightly different. They have similar moves to my knowledge, but they don't have their own unique moves, which some of the clones did in the past. So yeah, I guess, you know, it's good that we got to see them. They did also show that Shovel Knight is going to be an assist trophy, which was a bit disappointing. I thought he would actually show up as a playable character as well. And yeah, the majority of the stages they showed as well, including the Mario Odyssey New Donk City Hall, that was looking like a really good stage. And it was also kind of good that you saw some of the band members from the game in there. They seem to be able to give you items, assist trophies, things like that. And yeah, they're really sort of trying to make these stage hazards and making the stages a bit more interactive at times. Which kind of leads me on to another thing. You can turn stage hazards on and off, which is a bonus because there were a few back on Super Smash Bros. For Wii U where you got stuck with an enemy on that stage and you couldn't play it unless you turned it into the Mega stage. So I'm really glad they've given so many more options here. And there's definitely been quite a few changes as well with some of the stages that are coming back. They look so much better. There was a couple like what's the name, Garden of Hope from the Kirby series. They did like a comparison of the old one, the new one, and yeah, impressive stuff. I like what they've done there. Regarding the music as well, to a lot of people, having over 800 tracks in the games, that sounds crazy, but a lot of people do forget the other Smash Bros. Games do have a massive library. The best thing they seem to have done with this one is actually turned it into like its own library of music. There's 24 hours worth of music, 28 hours, something like that. And you can actually just turn the screen off, you know, pop your Switch in your pocket and then just listen to that vast amount of, you know, soundtracks that Nintendo have made. Obviously, that's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. A lot of people won't make use of that, but a lot of people that are big fans of the game, then yeah, definitely that amount of music, especially done by album, done by game, I definitely think I would be listening to some of it myself. You know, in the past I've had like Zelda, Star Fox music. It's actually quite good. a lot of people don't understand why someone would want to listen to video game music, but trust me, a lot of it has progressed so far. It's good stuff, definitely. And it looks like they've gone in a really good direction with that as well. Now, I was kind of hoping to see a few other characters. After seeing Simon Belment, I was thinking, well, they seem to be, bringing more out. Maybe we're going to see some other characters that possibly are a bit unexpected. Now, one of those characters they did reveal right at the end. I love the way they revealed it. They trolled us with King DDD, actually. So we've got King K. Rool coming back from Donkey Kong, which is really good news because obviously we haven't really come across King K. Rool for a long time because Rare used to make the old Donkey Kong Country games. So I didn't think it would happen, but a little while back I remember hearing that Rare and Microsoft, they were interested in loaning out their IP to other games or other systems, and obviously King K. Rool is part of that perhaps. Now the good news with that is maybe we will get to see some other characters from the Donkey Kong Country franchise, so that's always good. Maybe we could get an Echo character, Dixie Kong as well, along with Diddy of course, so that was good news. But a lot of people were kind of hoping for some Sonic characters and maybe a few other characters, Rayman for example, Rabbids. There's such a vast amount of other characters out there from third-party games. You kind of have to reel things back a bit as well because, of course, this is like an ultimate celebration of Smash Brothers. So having too many third-party characters in, especially that haven't really appeared on Nintendo systems before, would seem a bit off. Capcom, with the Castlevania series, they've been always with Nintendo. They've had their ups and downs throughout, Nintendo's life. But they definitely sort of... It makes sense to have Castlevania characters. But on the other page, some of the other characters people were wanting, maybe a bit far-fetched. But, we're still going to see more characters. So if people were unhappy, they never got to see one of the ones that they were expecting. On the actual stream I was watching, so many people were gutted that Knuckles wasn't going to be in it. But I think if they were to do something like that, there's still plenty of time. We've still got, 3 months to go before the game's released. And... they show quite a lot in that video anyway. 103 stages, which is a massive amount. At least 50, I believe. 50, maybe just under 50 more than the last Smash Brother game. Even though a lot of those are going to be coming from older games, it's still a massive amount of levels. And they're all unlocked from the beginning. So that's one thing with the last Smash Brother game on the Wii U. Pretty much everything was unlocked from scratch, so it does appear they might be doing something like this. It would still be good if we could unlock certain characters, because going back to Melee, it was always good to just be normally playing, and then you get, a character has appeared, and you have to fight them to get that character. Now, for people that don't have a lot of time to do that, it is quite nice getting all these characters from the get-go, but maybe give the option... or at least consider, having to unlock them by playing through the game. That, again, is something Nintendo, I'm sure, will reveal. And to finish off, really, they did show the title screens. Now, there was one part, the bottom left corner, that was blurred out, and there was kind of like a menu you could bring up on the right-hand side. There was one icon there blurred too. Now, what is that? They're going to talk about it at a later stage. I don't know. It's one of two things. It's the online portion, because they haven't really discussed that. The online might have been somewhere on there. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Or is it a proper, campaign mode? We had the Subspace Missionary from the Brawl game. It wasn't amazing by any means, but it was a nice addition to give a bit of extra playtime if you are just playing it single player. Of course you've got online, but it's nice to have a full-on campaign mode for it. So I would love it if there was a campaign mode attached to it. And yeah, I really hope the online is going to be worth it, because previous Smash Brother games, they've been pretty basic on the online. And yeah, I'm hoping that now that we're going to have to start paying for this online pass, what September, I think that's coming in. Since we've got to start paying for it, I really hope the online's good, and I really hope we get a good stage editor as well. Maybe that could be what that icon was, but I doubt it. I'm sure it's going to be buried away elsewhere. But yeah, overall, really enjoyed it. There were some really epic moments there, and yeah, it's been good to see some of those old levels coming back, rather. And all of this amounting up to this ultimate package. I tell you what, it's going to really be hard following up this game with another Smash Brothers. They're going to have to reboot it, surely, because this really is adding up to be something crazy. In any case, I think I've discussed everything I wanted to. What did you guys think of the Direct anyway? Did you like it? Was there characters that you were kind of expecting that didn't show up? Just leave me some comments anyway. I'd love to know what you thought of that Direct. In any case, guys, think I'm going to leave this video here. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and if you wouldn't mind, maybe subscribe as well. Thanks for watching.